everyone, you are welcome to Prospect Channel TV. Here we give you the latest updates of Nigerian news and the world as a whole. Thank you very much for subscribing to this channel. If you have not, please kindly do so by pressing the subscribe button. Thank you very much once again. God bless you. Another 14 days national lockdown. Federal government replies governors. The Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Mr. Boss Mustafa, said only President Muhammadu Buhari can decide on the 14 days national lockdown proposed by governors of the 36 states of the Federation. The governors had on Wednesday agreed to implement a 14 days national lockdown as part of PF measures to control spread of COVID-19 in the country. He said the governor's proposal and every input would be collated and submitted to the president. Basically, what the governors are suggesting is that travels from one state to the another should be stopped with certain exemptions of essential services, petroleum products, farm inputs, fertilizer, so that we can keep the wheels of our economy ready. Like as I said, that in their proposal, federal government is here to take a decision, and as to will that will be part of our report. The presidential task force will meet and take holistic look at all the proposals that are coming in as to the next line of action going forward. This will not be taken in isolation, and so I want to assure you that we are working in synergy and collaboratively with the state governments and subnation entities that with this phrase going into the third phrase, it will be more collaborative that will have taken into consideration the inputs and the interests of different segments of our society, he said. Also speaking, National Coordinator of the Presidential Task Force, Dr. Sani Aliyu, said they will continue to engage closely with the state government to control spread of the disease in the country. All right. We are particularly pleased to note the decision by the Nigerian Governors Forum to restrict interstate travel. This is really important when it comes to reducing the risk of interstate spread and transmission of the virus, he said. So hello people, what's your take on this? To me, much as I support every good measures taken by the government to cushion the effects of the spread of this virus, palliatives should be distributed to all Nigerians that needed it mostly here. And this should be done before this new lockdown. If the government wants people to comply with the lockdown order, pay people with BVM and look for other way to pay people that does not have BVM. That is it. Federal government is still getting ready till now. They've not still made up their mind. Today they will. Next tomorrow they can. Today again they want to. Today they are still getting ready. I don't know when they're going to do this. Are they going to do it after 1 year of this virus crisis? Nigerians have been crying every day, but they seem very adamant to this. They don't want to give out palliatives to people. Most all Nigerians have become vulnerable. They should not even include anyone. Consider some working in private organization, which their salary is not even enough to cater for their families monthly. This government should understand that there is high level of poverty in Nigeria. Imagine someone working in a private firm collecting 20 to 30,000 naira monthly. You have a family to take care of. Not to talk of In fact, I don't just know what to say again. The government should do something. People are really suffering. People need money. People need food, and they should do this thing rapidly, as in speedily now. They needed it. The state government is not doing anything about it. They will buy how many bags of rice before you say they will share it within themselves. The people that needed it will not get to them, and they are saying that they have done something. The federal level has failed already. What I'm just trying to say here is they should provide these palliatives for people, because this is not easy, but they just refuse to understand what Nigerians are going through. They are crying. They don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. If they want to lock down, no problem. But they should provide food for the people. They should provide money. This is no longer funny. As far as I'm concerned, all these political people, when they keep people up and down, they go get tired, because a time will come, they will not want to listen to anybody. People want to go out now. That is it. They want to go out to look for what to eat. That is the problem, oh. Because if people want to go, if you see people going out now, the next thing you see, policemen don't care. They keep people anyhow. The Oyibo people when start this lockdown order now, so then they keep people. Oyibo people when start this coronavirus matter, now so then they keep people for streets up and down. But Nigeria now, so these people they keep people. In Anambra State, they've made it compulsory, those sacks or whatever they call themselves there. If you come out, or they will just go to estate like this, they will start arresting people, collecting 10,000 naira, 5,000 naira for a day. Money that these people don't have. The little one they kept for themselves, police people are collecting it from them. This country waiting. What is it? Can't we just be fair to ourselves for once? It's okay, let's see what people are saying about this. Okay. One good thing about God is that if they wish to make the lockdown to December, it's still them and their family that will die. God will always sustain his people, because from the way these selfish governors are saying, they are saying all this because they are comfortable in their house. The lockdown order is not affecting them. They have food to eat and all that. They don't even consider the poor man there that does not have enough food to eat. God will help us all. Amen to that, your prayer. Okay. The governors are totally handicapped in curbing the interstate travels, because the police at the border point hold the access and decide which vehicle will cross the border, both essential and non-essential vehicle. Everything there depends on your pocket. If you play your card where you cross over, full stop. Yeah, that is the corruption we are talking about. That is another problem Nigeria is facing. Those people are just like that. 500 naira means a lot to them. 200 naira means a lot to them. So you see, the corruption in this country is high. Okay. If you are talking about locking down the interstate, what of those people there? This is a point. Once you get there, you give them money, they will cross you. All right. Somebody is saying here, this is the right time now for those calling themselves man of God. Where are they, bishop, prophet, pastors that always prophesies on political affairs, prediction like football? Let them end corona, because me I don't tire. All right, it's only God that has that answer about the pastors and whatever. Okay, somebody saying here, applying lockdown without really understanding when and how is seriously go on your knees in prayers for one day. God will save us, because as this thing is going on like this, people is going to be dying of starvation, and the government is not talking anything about this. May God save us all. Amen to that. So hello guys, I'm gonna drop it here. What's your take on this? Don't forget to leave your comment in the comment box below. Thank you very much for always stopping by.